lost myself in hard work. I pushed my needs aside. Everything I did was for others. I thought of nothing but hard work to fill the emptiness, of when I knew that my dream of home could never be. The woman I married was sickly, sad, and cold. And that's when you came. How did I treat you at first?
You were kind.
You fool! You foolish, childish lies!
I really did try to kill myself.
Why?
Why not? At least I had the courage to try suicide and you didn't.
I? Why should I kill myself?
Never mind. It wasn't remorse or shame that drove me to it. You have means, a position. But I found myself in the streets naked. It was hard, impossibly hard. I was in despair over the baby, and then I tried the ultimate degradation. After that, I was strong enough to do anything.
And even then you had to lie.
You think you've caught me in another lie? All I had was the scene, branded on my memory, having been thrown out by your wife after she surprised us together. While people who found the baby's body were screaming in horror. I was desperate, like a derelict who found no escape in other than death or madness, and like a madwoman, I was going to tell him everything, everything.
About us?
About you. About how well you profited from his departure.
I alone?
Yes. You knew the state I was in after he left. You took me while I was still warm, with the desire he excited, so that one touch of yours would win me. Denied it in my excitement, I bit your neck, your arms, your hands.
Oh, you bitch! You were leading me on!
Liar! Liar, it was you!
At first, yes, but then...
Never. Never.
You led me by the nose.
It's not true!
Liar! You even pricked my shoulder to get my attention!
You never left me alone.
Oh, listen to her now, she sings a different tune.
I was only a servant.
So you had to obey, is that it?
My body submitted. Only my body. In my heart, I loathed you.
Because you wanted me. You wanted me!
No! I hated you! Hated you for giving me pleasure! You did, but I never consented. I used to lie there, bleeding inwardly at my self-betrayal, feeling like a thief of stolen pleasures. I wanted to tear at you, as my own shame and disgust tore at me, driving me to bite my bare arms in frenzy. Oh, I gave in. I always gave in. But my heart, never. Your lust killed my only joy in life.
I came because you talked. Because of what you've said and what you've done. You wanted to die.
And I should have died with my mouth shut, I know. So you could return back to your peaceful lives, back to your diplomatic career.
Back to my whole life, which you, damn you, were trying to bury in filth. What do you think a few hours of lust was worth? Look what they've cost me. My life in ruin, the death of my child.
You think I'm ever free from the memory of that bench on the terrace where I left the baby? You didn't even give me a chance to move the bench away.
What were you doing up there? Your place was in the room next to my sick wife, so you could help her if she called. What were you doing on that terrace?
I had work to do, and the baby was playing.
Not true. You went up there deliberately, so I'd come looking for you.
Not true! You would have come wherever I was, even in the room next to your wife.
No!
Deny it! As if you hadn't have done it other times. And then, not even feeling safe from you, even up there.
Because you wanted me. You wanted me!
No. Because I couldn't escape from your whispers, your overtures, your insinuations that I wanted you. That's how you should describe it. Have you forgotten? You stood in the doorway like a savage and insisted. myself to anyone before.
My plan for your future, it had to succeed, so I can have the pleasure of giving it to you. But this angered my wife. She lost all respect for you. I know and I understood. I never blamed you, and I wouldn't have tried to take advantage if you hadn't wanted me to. I don't know, you looked at me in a certain way one evening at dinner, and I sensed that you didn't believe that I could be so kind simply to make you happy. But in doubting me, you ruined everything. I needed you to believe in me, to keep me going, to help me overcome temptation.
I never tempted you, not I.
No, my own temptations. If you'd believed in my generosity, my disinterest, then this wild lust may never have sprung up in me. Even looking at you now, with my baby dead, my life in ruin, the rancor between me and my wife, can you understand what has happened to me?
What do you want from me?
I want you to weep. Weep with me over the harm that we've caused.
More than I've wept.
I can't suffer alone like this over the death of my child. And I won't let you go back to him as if this horrible thing had never happened.
No, I'll never do that, never. I assure you.
Then what you've done will look ugly. Your lies, the scandal you stirred up, the aborted wedding, and the pity you so falsely inspired.
It's true. It's all true. These aren't things we can say. They're too raw, too ugly. But we can say them because we're both ashamed. But how could you? Why would you want me to reveal everything?
I was revolted by your lies. You can't imagine my wife's reaction when she found out about us. How she had caught us together. And I couldn't let you ruin anyone else's life. Can you understand what I'm saying?
I understand very well. Okay, go now. I'll do it.
Do what?
You told me I must do it, so I will.
You're even more desperate than I am. Reduced to this? Reduced to this? Acilia? Acilia!
Let go of me!
Acilia, just listen to me.
Let me alone!
We can hold each other in our own despair.
The baby! The baby!
Murderers! Oh, I'm going mad! Mad! What's happening to me? I need you. I need you.
Get out. Get out or I'll scream!
I lost myself in hard work.
You were kind.
I pushed my needs aside.
I really did try to kill myself.
Everything I did was for others.
Why not?
The
At least
woman I
had the
married
courage to try
was
to
sick,
decide.
sad, and cold. And that's when you came.